اللينك برو. اه اوكي.
Okay, people, hello everybody. Welcome on the Bitcoin talk of BlackStone team. My name is Artem
Hello.
Shivilov. I'm a professional trader, and you know me as a Shivilov 002 on TradingVIew, and as a leader of BlackStone team. So, guys, we are going to start right now. Welcome, Phoenix Trader. Phoenix Trader, say hi to people. Phoenix Trader is a good trader and analytic. He is in charge of BlackStone Altcoin VIP group. He is very strong on trading altcoins. So we're gonna hear him today. And today we with a Bitcoin Wizard. He is in charge of a BlackStone margin channel and BlackStone BitMEX VIP. So he is very strong in trading margin and very strong in trading BitMEX and some of Forex trading as well. So stay tuned to us. We will make another live stream on the next Wednesday as well. So be sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Link to the channel I sent to our Telegram group, and hit like below the video, and be sure that you subscribe to us. Okay, so we're gonna start today, and we are going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about market capitalization and maybe something more. So today, guys, will share with you more thoughts about the market and what is going on. Okay, I will start to continue what I talked about on previous live stream, and I talked about long-term vision on Bitcoin and long-term vision on altcoin capitalization. These were important points because they are right now just like indicators of whole market. So we need to know what is going on these two assets like Bitcoin and altcoin capitalization to know what is going on with the market in the next few days or maybe weeks. Okay, so I will check everything and I will start to talk about it. Okay, let me just check everything is that everything is working like it should. Okay, so you know, I talked about Bitcoin um, on previous live stream about the weekly chart, and I talked about moving average 100. This is the moving average 100. It's a orange color line. So as you see, in 2014, we saw that big dump and rebound from moving average 100. This is a very important step for every market that is crashing, because before that, the price is going up and moving average is going up. And Mike from Bitcoin Wizard, he said that the moving average have their own position in different markets. In bull market, they have positioning like a faster made and slower, slower and slower. So in the bear market, we have a different. We have moving average above the price, and we have moving average fast, then slower, slower and slower. So right now we have the bear market cycle because we have the fast MA moving above the price, then slower MA again above the price, and next moving average above the price. But few of them, and moving average 100 and moving average 200 on weekly chart, they moving below the chart, below the price. So this thing is keep thinking me that is bear market is not just end. It just taking a pause. And what we saw today, let me just show you what we saw today. We saw that big dump about $600 move on some exchanges. The price is dumped from 6,400 to 5,800. On different exchanges, the numbers are pretty same. But one important thing that we just broken important rising support, right? So this looking like bear flag or bear triangle or anything like this. So just this rising support is broken. So one important thing on weekly chart, I'm using Bitcoin Liquid Index. This chart is have more information on it than in every single exchange have. The most important on this chart, this is history, and the history of this chart is starting from 2011 or even 2010. I don't remember exactly, but important that it have a lot of information. So on this chart, we can see that we don't have this crazy red week, but I think we will gonna have this week in tomorrow because day is closed right now on this market, and tomorrow the chart will refresh and we will see this candlestick that is going to touch moving average 100. This is very important step of the market. Okay, why this is very important step for the market? Because from moving average 100 on weekly chart, we gonna expect rebound. But what is important that we will wait for this rebound in weeks. We will wait 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks, or maybe more than 3 weeks to make a good rebound from this level, from this moving average. You know, this is the weekly chart, so every candlestick is a 1 week. And as you can see on previous move on 2014, we dump it to moving average 100. I don't know, is everybody watching us and remember these times? If somebody traded in 2014, please say, just hit plus in the chat, okay? Just hit plus in the chat if you traded Bitcoin in 2014. This is very interesting step. So if you traded Bitcoin on 2014, please send plus in the chat, okay? If you didn't trade, just ignore it or simply send minus, okay? So what we can see on weekly chart from here, we see that price is dumped to moving average 100, tried to broke it, but eventually rebounded from it and rebounded few times, 1 times, actually 1 and 2 times, yeah? So 1, 2. 2 times rebounded from this moving average, and the price pumped on this chart nearly to moving average 30. Can you see that? So you see this week, it almost reached moving average 30. I think it reached moving average 20. I will check it. Moving average 20. Yes, it reached moving average 20. So I will just hit OK for this. It reached moving average 20. And if we expect the same price behavior from now, we don't see this price action right here because the end of the day, and tomorrow we will see this candlestick. But what we have today, we have this red big and red wick and candlestick that is located here, right? Like this. Today it's reached 5,800 on some exchanges, so I will just hit it to 5,800. Okay, so this is today move. Okay, it reached moving average 100, and what we should expect? We should expect in the next few weeks. I expect maybe up to 5 weeks. The price will try to rebound from this moving average. And we have moving average, market moving average 30. I will switch to moving average 20. As we saw, that is touched moving average 20 on 2014. And look at this. We have moving average 20 located near 6,600 level. This is very important step for the market to rebound to this moving average. Very, very important situation and very, very important. So just be sure that you are able to wait for this move. It will last for next few weeks. I mean about 2, 3, maybe 5 weeks to go to rebound to this moving average. Moving average located at 6,600 level. So I will mark up this level, 6,600. Moving average 20 on weekly. Okay. So now you can see this. I will show it I will update this chart on every our live stream. Okay. So what happened next in 2014? Just moving average 20. Okay. It reached moving average 20. What happened next? After price reached moving average 20, it dumped it again. And dump it and broken moving average 100 and move it to moving average 200. You know, this is moving average 200. See? Very important step for the market is retest this moving average as a big support on weekly chart. And we can see that price tried to broke this moving average, but eventually price closed above this moving average. And this is very important step for every single market. You just can open every chart. You can open Amazon chart. You can open NASDAQ chart. You can open every single chart that lasts for it lasts for 20 years or maybe more. You will see that price on the bear market, on bear cycles, is probably going to hit moving average 200 on weekly chart. It's a very important step for the market. And what happened next? We see this price action near moving average 200 on weekly chart. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces from moving average to 200, and price go up, up, up. So if we see this moving average 100 and we expect this behavior near this moving average, we probably should expect the same behavior near moving average 200 as well, and this market situation. So I highlighted this moving average 200. This is moving average 200. See? Moving average 200. I will just show it to you again. Moving average 200. And guys, what we expect from the price moving? We expect rebound from a moving average 100. Next, we expect drop to moving average 200, right? Because this is probably what's going to be on bear market, on a real bear market. bear markets, they last for long. Bull markets last for long. Bear markets last for long. So don't take any emotional decisions on like we are too long on this bear market. No, we're not just too long. It's okay for bear market to last for years. It could last for 5 years. It could last for 10 years. Just don't be upset. Just take this opportunity and take this knowledge. So what we should expect? We should expect price movement, price move to moving average 200, right? So after rebound from moving average 100, we should expect drop to moving average 200. Of course, sometimes price rebounded from moving average 100 on weekly chart and going again to bull cycle. But it happens very rare. And for Bitcoin, it's very high price actually, because somewhere in Canada, you can mine this Bitcoin for $1,500 at break-even level. $500 is not very big cost for Bitcoin. So they mining this Bitcoin for this cost, and I think the price could drop easily to $3,000. Okay, maybe not $3,000, but $3,500. It's very likely to be on this market situation. Okay. So I want to continue this moving average. What we should expect from this moving average is that it will go into rise because it sloping up. So I expect that it will continue to move up, maybe to like this, maybe like this. So in the time, it's about like half of a year to reach this moving average. What I really expect that we will reach this moving average somewhere in March or maybe in May of 2019. This is very likely to happen on this date, somewhere near May or maybe March. So somewhere in the spring. Okay, so when we're gonna reach this moving average, I think we will going to say, okay, bear market is near to close, is near to end, and after we reach this moving average, that this painful shit is going to stop, and it will try to move again in a bull cycle. Okay, so I draw this line like this. This is what I expect from the price, so like this. So maybe just maybe it will be like this, maybe it will be something different, but we definitely should expect some levels near 407,000 in the next year. Don't expect $10,000. Don't expect $20,000. Just expect $4,000. Expect four maybe $5,000. That's very likely to be. Okay. Okay, I see that Mike, Bitcoin Wizard, is joining us. I will just hit him up and just connect to our conversation today. Okay. Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Mike.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Yeah, can you hear me, or is
Yes,
still low?
it's good. Hello.
How's the volume?
Yeah, volume is good.
All right.
Okay, I just talked about Bitcoin, about long-term vision on Bitcoin on weekly chart. I continue what I described on the previous live stream. So, Mike, you can continue on this if you want to. I want to just take a short pause, and you can just talk about what you think on Bitcoin right now on Ethereum, and I will switch back to talking about altcoin capitalization after your speech. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Really good analysis. I agree with the targets. I kind of have the same chart. Let me share my screen here. All right. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so we already talked about this drop last week. We explained many reasons why this was going to happen. One of the reasons was the rising supports. We talked about that they always break on a bear market. If you check also the two-day chart, there was a little secret right here. Nobody was talking about this, but we had a hidden divergency because the indicator was doing a higher high and the price was doing a lower high, just right here. I mean, from this point, this is one sign of a potential drop. Also, if you take a look to the 3-day chart, you can see a really nice shooting star here. You don't see you can actually see the divergency too. Okay, so this is why we warned on the channels not to go long on this level, because we also had one touch here, 2, 3, 4, and this is a 5th. Yeah, so I've noticed that a lot of rising support, they tend to break after the 5th touch, or 5th, or 5 or 6. And also, if we take a look to the weekly, now many people is asking me if it's a good place to long right now, and I agree with Artem. We shouldn't be like, when you long, you look for a structure or some kind of candle. Well, this is a weekly chart. Well, let's put a daily chart, and you don't see anything, just a red bar. You don't trade red bars. You have to wait for a consolidation like this, or some kind of reversal, like inverse head and shoulders, or any pattern, falling wedge, whatever it is. Right now, it's kind of crazy to sell too, because it's extremely oversold on daily chart, and this is going to take a few days to come back up. Now the price won't react too much to this RSI. I said the max we can go, it might be like 5,900, maybe something like this right here, something like this. We might see like a kind of little rally, I don't know, in a couple of days, but then it's going to form some kind of continuation pattern, maybe like a flag or something like this. I mean, a pennant. And the target of this thing is going to be about the bottom of the channel, which is around this area right here. 40, 46, 30, 48. We're looking at the Bitstamp chart, so it's real USD. No, it's not Tether. This is kind of similar to the BitMEX price. Now, this is going to happen at least 10 days from now. I say by the end of the month at least. Let's put on the weekly chart. So you were talking about the moving averages, and I have the same target as you do. Well, let me erase all these things right here. So another thing that I want to point out is the retracement of this bear market was 85%. On 2011 was 94%. So we had, you cannot see it on this chart because it's not too old. It doesn't have all this historic. But I saw it on the other chart, the BTX, the Brave Coin chart, right? So we had 95% on the 2011, 85% on 2014, and we just had 70% this time, only 70%, counting from the lowest low of the year. That the previous low was 57.20 or something like that right here, 70%. So I said, if you follow this sequence, like 94, 85, so at least we need to correct 80%. That was another reason to think that the Bitcoin correction is not done yet. 80% will be, sorry guys, 80% will be 3,800. I put a note right here. This would be 38%, but we could also reach 85%, and it's gonna be 3,027. So this match Artem's analysis with the moving averages. I also took a look to the moving averages, and yeah, it matches this percentage, this the retracements of the previous bear markets. Regarding the time, it's too soon yet to think of a bull run or something, because look, every cycle is being longer, each one, right? So the last cycle was like 2,000 days or something like that, from counting from the previous high to 2,000 and something. So at least we're gonna see like the new high before any reversal. This is gonna be like, I don't know, 2022, 2023. Because if you take a look to the RSI, we also need to get oversold on a weekly to complete this cycle, right? Look right here. So we're basically descending on the channel, and it's going to take longer than previous bear market. And I redraw this line. I counted the weeks on the weekly, and we actually fake broke it. I think you talk about this too on the moving average. Let's put it right here. So we are somewhere right here. This is a 100 moving average. This is a 100 moving average. And we went below it to the bottom of the channel on 2014. And this will be equivalent to about 43. I said that buy targets are around 46 or 48, but we might go a little lower. And this low should be right here at the bottom of the channel. That will be like 4,300. So we also touch this downtrend line every once in a while, right? And this time, you see this distance here is higher. I mean, it's larger than this one. Now this one is going to be, it takes more time. And I think this is going to be by the end of this month. This is a good buying point. The next rally is going to be up to 5,900. We won't break 6K yet. Let me write it here so you remember. Oh, let's put about right here. And
Mike?
Sure, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you just change the numbers? Can you just make a smaller chart? You showed 3,800. I see 3,800, right? 3,000 and next 3,800, but located at 4,800. Sorry for that, but I see. Yeah, on this.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, bro.
Just change it.
Yeah. So short term, let's talk about short term. We already know this thing is going to drop more. But short term, we can go all the way down here, 40, 43, as we can see here, 43, 46. This is all the area. When we get here, we have to see, the indicators and the candlestick patterns to check if we have some reversal. I'm sure we're going to see some. This is going to be quite scary for a lot of people. So I say institutional investors are going to jump in here for two reasons. One is look, they didn't jump in here because they didn't have space to sell their Bitcoins. If they buy it right here, they have a 25% range. And, since they have a lot of money, and they can play with this, because they can make the market drop with a single sell, and they need more than 10% variation to buy and sell all their Bitcoins. And also it's a good buying point for long term. They probably will buy, all this range right here from 3,000, 3,800, all this. And the target of all this investment on the long term, I know it sounds kind of crazy. I gave a target of $2,100, but that's very, very likely even higher. Because if the Bitcoin, let me raise this. So if we take long enough, like next year we're going to see the lowest low, I think, the 3,800, 3,000. And now we have all this range to go up. The lower we go, the better. And yeah, we probably see on 2,000 to 220, we might see 9K, 17K, 20K. That's very possible. Once we break this level, this thing is going to start going up really, really fast. And I believe it's going to be around 2022 or 2023. And the max high could even be who knows, 300,000, 500,000. This is crazy. So don't get upset if you are, in a temporary loss right now. In a few years, nothing's going to go up like this. No stock is going to go up like this. And the altcoins, many altcoins are going to do even better. Also, if you take a look to the 200 moving average by itself. Oh, no, we cannot see it on this chart. Forget about it. We need the other more historic. Well, that's pretty much it. I kind of agree with your targets. We probably see this bottom right here. I said that I redraw this line, counting the wicks, because I had it somewhere around here, but I see that's not correct. We had a fake breakdown, probably in a monthly chart. You can see it on a monthly chart. Maybe it's a week. Yeah. You see, on a monthly chart is good. You can actually appreciate it better. Like fake here, and uptrend continues. So it's perfect. It's still bullish if we hit 3,000, because the price was going for $700 on the beginning of the 2017. So it's still pretty good, even if the fundamentals are gonna keep going better and better. But this doesn't mean anything. Like we talked about this on the previous streaming. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Short term, 4,300, 4,600. That's about the zone you need to buy, and the target is gonna be 6,000. This is gonna take about 15 days to reach the bottom. So by the end of November, and yeah, maybe this year we see this kind of rally. People are gonna get excited and think about a bull run and all that again, and we're gonna reject it one more time, and we're gonna keep going lower and lower until we hit this thing, and then we get into accumulation and start going up.
Mike, can you check, please, the bearish divergence on RSI on this chart?
Sure, bro.
Weekly. On the monthly chart.
A monthly?
Monthly, yeah, on the monthly. I just noticed it I never noticed it before, but I see it now. Can you see this on the other side?
Like
There is
regular?
from the 1,200 in 2014.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, this is very big bearish divergence.
Yeah, it's crazy. People were comparing they were comparing this peak with the current peak, but it's not the same, because if you take a look to the RSI cycle, it was bullish right here. It never dropped below it. But look right here, we broke it and we're going down and we're gonna hit here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hit it as well.
Yeah.
So I just checked on the BLX chart on index, right? I just checked the monthly chart. Well, it doesn't have divergence. Wait. Right. I will check again. Oh no, it have a bearish divergence. I will try to show it. Just in a second, right? I will switch to my computer. Okay. Just to show the bearish divergence on this crazy bearish divergence on chart.
Look, price is just dropping. It's going for 40 or 5,400.
So what I want to show to you guys, that we have this RSI chart. I will delete this one. So as you can see on the RSI, in 2014, the highest point of RSI was nearly at the top at 96.77 level, 98 maybe. And this year we have on 95, 96. This is very small, but eventually this is the bearish divergence. On the monthly chart, this is very important thing, and I think it, from the 3,000 level, it's very good to buy on the 3,000 level for the long term, but eventually this bearish divergence looks very bad on the make a new high for Bitcoin. That's what I think. So that's what I want to show to you. Mike, you can continue from this, okay?
No, well, that's all I wanted to talk about. That's pretty
Okay.
much it. Not too much to do right now. Like, just wait for those levels. It's gonna take a few days. It's gonna be kind of boring. Maybe some scalps. We do recommend, if you trade on BitMEX, we do have a VIP group if you want to join us. Did you put the link of the
Yeah,
VIP?
sure, guys. Links to our Telegram channels, they're just below the video. So open the description and just hit to the links below the video. Be sure to subscribe to our channels, okay? And if you like this video, even if this video is making you sad, because right now the price moving and the price patterns looking very bearish for everybody in this stream, but eventually the price is probably going to hit the all-time high again, but it will happen in the next few years, I think. Okay. So, okay, Mike, thank you for your review on Bitcoin. I will continue with altcoin capitalization chart that I described it on previous video. So we are watching now on this chart, and nothing changed since the video. So what I expected from this chart, I expected the capitalization is probably going to rebound from 95 billion level, but it's doesn't rebounded from this level and just simply broke it down. This is very shitty actually, because this is not what I expected, but of course, what I expect every time from the market, that everything this could happen. So that is not surprising to me. So for now, we can see that we have another support level on this level of $87 billion altcoin capitalization. So we're probably going to see small rebound from this level. But of course, this is not the major support, and major support located lower and located at $70 billion. And I'm pretty sure that we are going to drop to this level. Anytime soon, we will go into retest of these highs. So as you can see, on 2017, in July of 2017, we had very good highs on this chart, and we will probably going to retest them as a support. So that's where I expect a good rebound. So for altcoins, in the short term, I think on this chart, we see a very good zone to rebound for short term, and it will likely going to make an opportunity for us to buy some coins from these levels for short term only, not for long term. Forget about buy and hold. This is not the right time for this. Just not about this time. So this for short term, I think we're going to see some rebounds from big coins, some from smaller cap coins. So eventually they will go to pump near on these days. And while we see these, while we checking these charts, I just check it to Bitcoin chart on Bitfinex. I see it established again a new low. So look at this chart. This is Bitfinex. Mike showed from the Bitstamp, it's very real dollar. From the exchanges that used Tether, they just established a new low on 5,700. And for Bitfinex exchange and most of exchanges with Tether-based trading, it established a new low for whole year. So this is very important. I think it's going to rebound from this level for next days, because we see this old chart, so I will try to delete them. This is chart that I shared in public. So what we see this a new low on this chart, on the daily chart, on from this year, this is a new low on this chart, and this is very bad for everybody who is probably going to buy Bitcoin right now, because I don't think we are going to see big rebound from this level. But of course, that I said on long-term analysis, we are approaching moving average 100, and this is very important moving average. Then on this moving average, we are probably going to see a rebound. So for Bitfinex chart, right, we should wait for price action that described Mike. We should wait for some consolidation. And I think we probably going to buy from this consolidation for short-term Bitcoin and maybe some of altcoins, okay? So altcoin, I will back to altcoin market capitalization. And from this stage, I expect that the price is going to move in the sideways for next few days, maximum for 2 weeks, and it will probably going to drop again, like this. So I will not be surprised if it's going to retest previous resistance like this on 95 billion level. I will not going to surprise about that, but it's very likely to happen. But eventually, all these altcoins is going to drop. Okay, so this is the analysis for altcoin for the next months, for the December. This is what I expect for December to the till the end of November and to the end of December. Okay. So what I wanted to share today, I wanted to share about it about Ripple. Let me find the chart. I just need to find it. Okay. Not here. Okay, I will share it. I shared it recently on my TradingVIew page. So I saw that Ripple has repeating patterns. What is this? Okay, yeah. I saw that repeating patterns. I don't know how to name them, but as we can see, the price moving up, then it's making one lower low, then lower high, then again lower low. I'm sorry, then again higher low, lower high, and moving down. So it's repeating like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times already. And if we're going to go into like microscope this price action, we're going to see more. We're going to see 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11, same pattern, same price movement on the Ripple chart. And it keeps and I shared this, and it keeps thinking me that the price is going to drop. And what happened next? The price is actually dropped. Okay. So from this pattern, what we should expect? I think we should expect bigger retracement. I think we should hit probably the lowest point of this. As we can see on each of these patterns, we hit at the bottom of this pattern, like this. Check this. On May 2017, the lowest point was 15 cents. After this pattern, we drop it again to 15 cents. And next thing in August, we had again 15 cents, and we drop it nearly to 15, and it was about 16. So next February, we had even lower low than this pattern started. And again, in April, next thing we had in August, and it hit a previous low. So right now, in November and December, I expect that Ripple dollar will hit the previous low of 25 cents for one Ripple. This is probably the best target for short this. 25 cents for Ripple. Okay, so after this move, we expect down. It's hard to predict what stop loss to use on this price action, but you know, I will try to short it without stop loss, because in the long term, in the next months, maybe in the next, even for next year, I expect bearish movement. So if we expect this for next year, it's logical to have short orders on every dollar altcoin dollar pair. So better to open shorts on these pairs because the market is going to crush you if you're going to use longs. Okay, don't trade again against the trend. This is very stupid because trading on retracement is very hard job, and you can't set up right stop loss for this. You can't set up right target for retracements because the market is very nervous and the price is going against you. Then you will probably going to crash your account if you're going to trade against the trend. So for Ripple, I expect continuation of downtrend to 25, maybe to 30 cents price. So be careful with your Ripples in your portfolio. Don't hold it right now, okay? And Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash have hard fork tomorrow, and the price is just crush it on the BitMEX exchange. We can see that on Bitfinex, the price is crushed by nearly 25%, but on BitMEX it crushed about 50%, as I saw, about 50% on the BitMEX chart. So what I located at this chart that we have pretty similar fractal structures that was in October of 2017, but market market conditions was different, and we probably should not expect this pump like was in 2017. And that I commented, I'm ready to short it. I already short the Bitcoin Cash. So before the fork, it's very logical to short it. So we have a fork it. We have hard fork for Bitcoin Cash tomorrow, and it's very good to short it right after snapshot. You can set up orders right now, okay? So this is what I expect from Bitcoin Cash. Okay, Phoenix, do you with us? Do you have something to add about the coins? I see you post.
Thank you and Mike. Okay, for me, I think I was waiting this bloodbath from 50 days. Maybe we see more dumps for altcoin before new bull run. For me, I am waiting. I am now trading only short-term trades. And now I started by some alts for targets only 10% or 50% profit, then sell. But I am waiting more dump in alts and Bitcoin to buy alts for long term, because this panic sell help any weak hands to sell them altcoin and exit from market, and all start buying alts. I don't know if my English, it is very bad. You can.
Don't worry, it's very good. You explain good.
Yes.
Okay, Phoenix, do you have something to show? Maybe some coins what we can buy for portfolio, for short-term portfolio right now.
Okay, I bought the Steam. I bought the Steam Arc.
Okay, just let me continuously open with you the charts so we can share it with our followers. Okay, I will check what you said. Steam, right?
Okay, check Arc at start. Arc,
yeah. Okay, I will check Arc right now. So just loading.
You can check TNC.
I will check Arc, then we switch to ENC. Okay. Okay, Arc is looking not very good, but for me it's not very good.
Strong support in this zone.
Yeah, it's good support zone, of course. But stop loss nearly 20%, right?
No, less than
10%.
10%.
About 10%, right? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't you expect more dump from these prices? Because what I just worried about altcoins last day.
Bro, this
That
is short-term entry. So may I sell after 5%, 10%.
okay,
I will not hold them. I know it look will go down more,
okay.
but
Mm,
maybe after some days.
so you expect some correction, like
Yes.
10% move? Yeah, it's probably going to hit maybe 11,000 mark.
Okay, or under that.
Under that, right?
Okay, Kyber network, you can check it.
Keyword network, can see, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, can see Bitcoin. The charts right now looking pretty similar, just showing parabolica. This is just a fucking parabolica, and of course, after parabolica, we should expect the retracement. And this is crazy.
It is risky to buy now.
Yeah, sure, it's risky, but after parabolica, we always see retracement, at least for 0.2 or 0.3 Fibonacci. So if you're going to buy right now, can see you probably should expect some target for like 7, maybe 8%,
Yeah.
something like this. I will check what is raised on the last week. What we have?
For me,
Look,
I want only make 10% profit in this market for altcoin. But I don't use all my money for buying alt, only using 30% because let others if we see more down to buy alt cheaper.
Hey, Artem.
yes,
Yes,
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, we were checking. We were talking about stellar lumen chart.
Yeah.
Last week, right?
Yeah.
And we both agree that it was a fake breakout, and it actually never broke up. If you took a look at the weekly chart, and now I'm looking at it, and you have a clear double top with a bear divergency on the stochastic RSI on a weekly chart.
I see.
On a weekly, I think this is like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna drop even harder than most of the altcoins. And
yeah, sure.
Easily we see 16 cents, which is a value we talked last week. We said 15, 16 cents, same thing.
Yeah.
And we can even, I believe we can even probably go to 7 cents, maybe on a quick spike. But I would definitely buy a 15 something or 16.
Yeah, this is very likely to be. You know what? I drew the chart on Stellar recently, 3 days ago. I show it on my TradingView. It just was on like educational purpose because we can see clear distribution phase. Right now we are trying to go in like in fairly ready phase. Maybe it's too. I draw maybe too early failed rally phase, but I draw it because what I expected from the altcoin markets. Remember, I expect rebound from the support of this triangle. So if we, because that, I expected that that Stellar will going to rise more, but that's not happened, and right now we can see that Stellar is going to retrace, and I draw this this rising wedge. So it's moving in this rising wedge, and as we know, rising wedges is a bearish patterns, and this rising wedge is going to probably break down. I don't know it's going to break down from these levels, or it's going to reach support zone and rebound again. But what I clearly see that stellar lumen is going to help. In the short term, I don't trade lumen in short term, but what I really wait for lumen, I wait for good demand zone for this coin, and it will probably going to maybe 1,500 Satoshi level, something like this. And from this level, I will going to buy it. So for now, for me, stellar, I just forget about the stellar. Okay. So what we have next? What we have next? Phoenix, do you have something for some coins? We saw ARC. Right now, I want to show the Moneta trade.
Okay, I will send you a list of alts with which move.
Okay.
Okay.
I see guys from the chart, they asking for ELF.
ELF. I sold my ELF with loss yesterday.
Yeah, I bought ELF again. Oh shit! It dropped more.
I sold it yesterday before Binance.
I didn't sold it. I didn't saw I hold it.
Because it break support.
Yeah, I was too busy to check it. Yeah, it broke it. So this is very this is very good example of how the continuation patterns is working. So we see this descending triangle, and this descending triangle is a continuation pattern in such conditions. So very clear descending triangle. In price, move it to the downside. It's very sad for my position on ELF. I really don't care right now about it. But yeah, what we should expect. So look, TradingVIew added a very good functionality to invert the scale. So I have opportunity to show you this functionality, invert the scale, and we see just inverted chart for any coin or any asset. So on the chart of ELF, we just saw that we have bearish market, and right now we see like a bullish market. Okay, so it's easy to find the target for this triangle. Very easy. Okay, we need to measure the high of triangle. Okay, and put it to point of last support, right? This is last pullback from support. Okay, and the target for this triangle is this high, this heights. Okay, and we just simply go to 2,000 Satoshi. This is very, very likely to go what is going to be. It will last for next maybe months. Okay, we'll go to this, and then we go to like something like this, and we'll go again up. I will invert the scale again to back to the normal chart. What we see this. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I mean about the inverted chart. You know that I'm not a native speaker of English, but what I want to show you that if you don't understand what is going on bear market, but you clearly know what is going on bull market, just invert the scale. So I'm using this pretty much because I like to see things different, and invert scale is helping me to see how the things looking different. Okay, so for ELF, I will probably going to stop loss this sheet, maybe in some consolidation. Okay, and I will just forget about it until it's going to reach maybe some 2,600 zone, or maybe 2,000 even zone. So it's established a new low, so it's probably going to last for next weeks and months, and will go down, 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 because we see this we on a daily chart. You can see clearly this bearish bearish arrangement of moving averages. So everything is telling me that this shitcoin is going to help. So this is what about ELF. Okay, I will check. Nico Salomon said that ontology looks good. You know what, Nico? I have ontology in my portfolio, but looks like it's going down again. Oh, shit. Looks good. Looks. Okay, I will check the patterns. I like this pattern. It looks like descending wedge. Yeah, it looks like descending wedge. I hope I bought nearly this price, maybe 2,500 at this support zone. So right now price is looking really good, but you know what? The price is having this support on 2,000 level and nearly 2,200 level. This is support zone, but this support zone is actually weak because, if you're going to open technical analysis book and you going to open, continuation patterns, or you're going to open the reversal patterns or any of this chapter, you're going to index, you're going to find cup and handle pattern. Very easy to find this pattern. Okay, look, this is the cup. And this is the handle. So that was I scared about the altcoins, where when I show it to you guys on previous Bitcoin Talk live stream, I saw that chart of altcoin capitalization. I just scared about it, how it's going to dump. And if it's going to dump like this, it's probably going to, then this pattern of cup and handle is going to be real and it's going to fuck us more, okay? So how to measure the target for cup and handle? Usually we need to measure the, the bottom of the cup and the bottom of the handle. So just put your price range tool and measure it, okay? You see this minus 60%, right? Minus 60%, very, very shitty actually. I will invert chart to normal, okay? See? Of course, we can have small rebound from this good bullish pattern, maybe to like this, maybe to 100 moving average, up to 3,000 level. Okay, if you see, Nico, if you see this, just hit plus if you understand what I'm telling you. So see this 3,000 level, this is the probably highest target for this bear cycle for ontology. You know what? After this, if we're going to dump from this support zone, if it's going to break it, eventually it will go maybe to minus 60% to nearly 800 Satoshi. Okay, so this is the target for this cap and handle pattern. But you know, everything could happen. So Nico, just wait for target of 3,000. And if price is going to break it on daily chart and close above it, then the price is probably going to be bullish more. And what we can expect for ontology, because you know I'm holding ontology as well. If we're going to break this 3,000 level, next level we're going to see 3,280, and next level 3,540. So for this stage of the market, this is the probably highest target for ontology. Okay, Nico? So Nico, if you understand this, so just hit the plus. I will be very appreciate you for this. Okay. So I will move to another coin. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nico. Phoenix asked about Theta trade. Theta. Let me just check it on, you know, coin market cap. Coin signals, coinsignals.trade, very good website for checking coins that that is listed on coin market cap. I will use it right now for checking Theta. It's loading for me. Okay. Well. Okay, Theta Bitcoin, right? Well, right now, Theta is established the descending triangle pattern. Phoenix.
Yes.
This shitcoin looks like ARK. You know what? Because ARK have similar pattern, I think. And in the short term, I think it's going to rebound maybe to 1,300 level, but it's like few percent, you know. I don't think it's going to shoot right now. Maybe it will go down more in I don't know, on the next week, right? So for now, I don't see it as a good trade because of this pattern. This pattern is mostly bearish for me. You know, when I see descending triangle on crypto, I see bearish continuation. Okay, so what we have next? Block Mason BCPT, right? No, BCPT have the patterns that looks like it had in April and the March and the May. You know, can you see this price action? I hope you see this because I see pretty similar price action right there. It looks like pretty similar. we have rising support, higher highs, then break of the rising support and go down. So I'm not very bullish on this. I'm actually not bullish on this as well, very well. So, you know, just rising support broken down. It's going to retest this rising support, maybe not. It's already under moving average on daily chart, but looks good on RSI. I think it looks good on RSI. For short-term buy, it's good. To sell about 1,700, you know, 1,700 level like this. Not more than 1,800. So looks very bearish. I saw that divergence on this trade from a couple of days ago, but I didn't, you know, I didn't get much attention for this because of that I had explained on altcoin capitalization. But you know, it worked out, and this bearish divergence working out. And right now, we see the price is probably going to retest their resistance zone and probably going to drop again like this, and maybe for the new lows as well. So very, very bad situation on altcoin, and this chart is just confirming that. Okay. Next coin is One. What is this One? I never traded One. Okay, pretty similar chart to ARK. Very similar. Okay, it have this pattern again. You know, if Bitcoin going to stop this drop today or tomorrow, we will going to see some retracements from altcoins, you know, like this, maybe this, something like that. And eventually it's going to move again down because this is the continuation pattern. And we see it on the most of the coins right now. So RSI looking good. For short term, of course, we can buy without stop loss for this short term trade, and probably going to see, I think, you know, maybe 10% trade is good for this short term move. So 10% trade, use it. You know, the maximum level what I expecting is 40,000 level. I will adjust this like this, okay? What is next? Next, Steam. Okay, Steam Bitcoin. Okay. Steam Bitcoin right now have well, very good pattern. This is the falling wedge pattern. I think we have the opportunity to trade this pattern, you know. To trade it properly, we should measure the height of this wedge and go into this. Okay, so for me, I expect for the Steam, we are going to probably to 0.2 Fibonacci retracement, maybe higher. So levels for Steam, I think this is 1,800, I'm sorry, 11,800, 12,400 levels is as a maximum for this move for short-term retracement. For me, Steam looking better than the previous coins. Yeah. Okay. What we have next? Next we have BNB, right? Binance Coin. Last time I saw Binance Coin, it was like just moving sideways, and right now, like we see some people like trying to hedge their Bitcoins in Binance Coin, but you know the pattern. This pattern looks like again like descending triangle. See, very big descending triangle, but we can expect breakout from this triangle in the next couple of days. And looks like the people trying to hedge in their funds in this. Okay, so you know we can use like 50%. I'm sorry, 15% from portfolio to buy Binance right now, and we should use stop loss for this. Of course, we should use stop loss. I think stop loss will be great under these levels. Maybe even lower than this. Okay. So if daily price going to close above this stop loss, this red line, red level of 141,000 Satoshi, and that is going to be at the stop loss. And for the target on Binance Coin, we can expect the move to this resistance on 161,000 Satoshi. And I don't think it's gonna happen, but this is as a maximum resistance on this coin. I think 175,000 Satoshi level is good as well. But of course, you should watch for moving averages. You know, moving average 100 on daily chart located at 155, 54,000 Satoshi level. So this is going to be huge resistance for this coin. So just try to avoid buying on peaks and try to buy somewhere near this support zone and try to hedge your funds on this. Okay, what is next? What is next? CHX coin. I don't know what is this, but I'm curious to see CHX. What the hell is this? Carol, can you please check with me what is going on with CHX? What is this? This is a rich coin or this is their own coin? I don't know what is this. Just help me to understand what is this. CHX, right? Carol, can you please help me with this? Chainium. I don't know what is this. Chainium. No, Carol, I'm sorry, I don't have it in this. I don't have on TradingView this coin, so I can share it. My thoughts about it. Sorry, bro. Just Owen, yeah? Okay, Owen. Okay, this is Owen coin. Oh shit. This is crazy pump and crazy dumping. So if you didn't fix your profits from this coin, you know what? the coin have this as a resistance, 1,700 level as a resistance, 2,000 level as a FOMO trades, FOMO buyers. This is not even resistance. Just forget about this level, okay? This is not a resistance. You're never going to sell on this resistance again. So what you should expect from this coin, again, if all things going to be bad, like I said on this chart of altcoins, you know, if all these things going to be bad, the OWN will not going to rebound from this, you know, support. But I hardly can say that is support. So you know what is going to be on this chart? I will just draw Fibonacci on this, and I will show you how probably is going to retrace. I will use close price to adjust Fibonacci. You know, it already broken 0.2 level. Next thing is 0.3 level. So you should wait price on 0.3 level where it probably going to make some rebound, but I don't think it's going to be huge rebound, just small rebound. So next level, 0.5. From 0.5, you can expect probably 20% rebound to 0.3, okay? So if you bought somewhere here, just, you know, do average your position on this 0.5 level and solve all of your position, even if this is in a loss on 0.3 level of Fibonacci. See, if you understand what I'm saying to you, just please hit I'm understand or hit plus in the chat, please. Okay. So what is going to happen on this coin is going to drop to this, move, small rebound, move to this level, and again rebound, maybe smaller rebound. I don't know what is going to be, and go down, more down. Well, I think it's going to be more down, like this. It's like a bubble phase. So every bubble phase fails, and it drops very hard and very low. So just be careful, because the price is going to just dump. It's going to dump like 90% move. So if you guys watching us and curious about this coin, don't buy it now. Just forget about it. Okay, I'm up 500%. Good, Carol, fix your profits, because this shit going to drop. Okay, thank you, Carol, for asking. Next thing, ADA. Okay, ADA, very, very good coin. We had on this coin very good analysis on 2017. I spotted in November when it was like 1,500 Satoshi, I don't know. And then after that, it reached 9,000 Satoshi. This very high, this very big profits. But right now it's located near, again, near 1,000 Satoshi level. I think it's good for this coin. But what I think for this coin, it established this continuation triangle. And if this is continuation triangle, we should expect breakout and dump, okay? What is support zone for Cardano? I expect the price is going probably to 600 level. Yeah, this 600 level is good. Right. Yeah, 600 level. Next thing, I think 789, something like this. Okay, and 1000 level is pretty good support level as well, but I don't think it's going to hold again. So for me, I think ADA is worth of the short position right now. This triangle keeps me thinking that the ADA going to drop, you know, and the ADA is going to drop slowly because ADA have big community, it have a lot of fans, it have a big capitalization, so it's going to drop really, really slow and painful for holders. Okay, so don't hold ADA. Just buy it lower. I think it's going to drop to at least 1000 level. It's 10% lower than now. And next thing is 800 level. It's like 20-25% lower than now. And the lowest possible, well, not lowest possible, but pretty optimistic support level of 600. So it's about 40% drawdown from right now. So what I'm expecting, I'm expecting the rebound from some of these levels. So you can just simply accumulate positions for ADA for your like long-term for portfolio, of course. You can buy like 3% of ADA at 1000 level. Next thing, you can buy like 10% on 800 level, and of course, rest of your position you can buy lower at 600 level, or if you're going to drop lower, so buy rest on the lowest possible. So I don't know if I expect this move. I expect this big dump on this. Well, I expected actually this dump from maybe October. I don't remember exactly, but I saw that the triangle is like most likely forming, and the support zone is very good near 800 level and 600 level. Okay. So, oh shit, Bitcoin 300 on BitMEX. Oh shit. Okay. What next? What next? We have when. Yeah, when. When dumping hard. No? When? Where is when? No, when? Maybe wet. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is dumping hard. I actually have this coin in my portfolio, and it looks like it's going down, but I'm going to wait. I don't advise you guys to wait with me, but what I really advise for this coin is to be very careful. But right now looks very good to buy, zone to buy, because the RSI is lowest on the chart. This support most likely is going to hold. So this zone of 100 and 120 is a very good support zone for this coin. I don't know will it going to hold the selling pressure or just dump more, but this zone looks very strong for this coin. I don't know, will it going to be I'm sorry, will it going to be more down? It's already down by 50%. Well, at least short-term rebound we should expect. Yeah, but bullish start, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be bullish on next couple of weeks. I think it's going to be bearish, more likely bearish. So like this, rebound again. Maybe it will go to do some bottom like pattern. Okay, so this is what I expect for VeChain. Yeah. Next, Icon. Well, Icon is dumped today. I saw it yesterday. I thought it was good price to buy it 800, but it wasn't good price. Hey, Phoenix, do you see this pattern again? Remember ARC? Remember what else? What we had else? I don't remember already. But we had same pattern, same descending triangle, and on Icon it's dumped again. So what we saw on ARC, we saw this pattern, and we see now on the Icon. I think it's going to move like to this support resistance and drop again. So most likely we are in the bearish cycle again. It's very clear to spot Elliott waves pattern on this coin, you know, very easy. A, B, C zigzag, and next thing is motive waves, you know, 1, 2, 3, long 4, consolidation, next 5. Wow, this looks very, very good. I don't know, it's going to be more waves for downside. I don't know, I don't think so, but this looks very bad and sad actually, because you know, in May I spotted the similar pattern on Icon. I had private analysis on our VIP channel for this Icon trade. I spotted similar ABC but bigger one, and the next thing was I expect 1 to 3.45, and you know what? It looks very, very big 5. Somewhere like this. Like this. So you see big ABC, big 1 to 3.12345 motive waves. Right now we see smaller ABC than smaller 1 to 3.45 waves down. So I don't know where is the bottom for this, but of course we will probably see correction. I don't know when and from what price, but somewhere near 700, 7,000 level, and like small ABC again. Okay. Well, this is optimistic, of course. This is very optimistic. But if this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, that could be some sub-level of Elliott waves, but we can see 1 and 2, then again bigger 3 and 4 and 5, you know, because Elliott waves are fractals and they have sub-waves, so it's very hard to predict in what stage we right now situated. But you know, if we're going to drop, we're going to drop lower and we're going to hit harder, you know? This is very possible, actually. But so, and from this stage, we can count waves as well. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and the 5, you know? So this is Elliott waves for a Icon. This is how I see it, you know. Of course, I can be wrong, but well, it looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, I think we saw a lot of coins. Julek asked for Sia coin. Of course, we're gonna hit Sia coin today. Guys, we're gonna hit Sia coin today for the last coin because we don't have much time to see all of the market, you know. But Sia coin, we're going to check it, of course. No, Sia coin looks on support, but it keeps me thinking that this support is not going to hold, and we are probably going to low. So we're going to probably go into this level of somewhere 50, something like this. For SIA coin, of course, we should expect some retracement from this level, you know, like from 80 to 90, 95, maybe 100, then going down, okay? So this is what we can expect from SIA coin. I actually expected higher targets for this coin, but we see right now that we broke this rising support, we broke this uptrend. We see this head and shoulders pattern right here. I will show it to you. Yeah, this. Okay, head and shoulders pattern, you know what it means. It's a reversal of the trend. So if you spot it right, you probably know the target. Okay, for target, I see that we already probably reached the target of head and shoulders. So that's why I told you guys that we are going to probably see rebound from this level, because we already near the target of head and shoulders. So SIA coin looks good for short term, but SIA coin is very heavy coin. It's have very huge support from the community, and it will have very huge market capitalization, a very huge amount of hodlers, and this shit is going to rebound slowly, and after rebound it's going to be down again. So be careful, and very good support zone located at these levels. I will mark it on the chart like this: 73, 70, 60, 50. So these levels where you can like buy for small and keep it on your long-term portfolio. This is very good buy zone for SIA coin, and for short-term traders, of course, right now and tomorrow, I think will going to be good prices as well. So thank you guys, thank you everybody who watched us today. I hope you like it. If you like it, actually, just hit the like button and place some comments below the video. Be sure to subscribe it to our telegrams. We have the telegram channel on the description of the video. And be sure, if you traded, if you sign up on TradingVIew, be sure that you are following us on TradingVIew. That's where it will be helpful for us, and it will show us support. Thank you. Guys, thank you for watching us today. I hope you like it. So on next Wednesday, we will continue about the market. We will continue about the trades. We had one thing today about Ethereum. I thought Mike will going to show something about Ethereum. I will ask him. So will he talk about it today? So just a minute. I think we should talk about Ethereum. Yeah. Where is Mike? Phoenix.
Maybe with his threads.
Huh?
Okay. Only I want a reminder you about a course which we may start in next month. You can talk about it.
No, you can share something about it.
Okay, I want you to talk about it because my English is bad.
Okay, just okay. Let me just check.
Okay, only I want. Okay, I will talk. Only I want all the followers that in December, Artem and Mike will start a course about basics in course because any trader should do his own TA, don't depend on other only, and learn how to read charts to become better trader. Details we will post about it in next days because it will be limited members only, not for all, maybe only 10 or 5 members.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it later more. If anyone care about that, can connect me or contact you, and later we can talk about it more.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you,
go.
Adam, and thank you, Mike. It look Mike.
Yeah,
Mike, you
Mike
are here.
will going to join us in the 5 minutes. Will join us and talk about Ethereum. So stay tuned. Don't disconnect now because Ethereum is very important coin on the market, and Mike knows better what is going to be on Ethereum. So you should watch it. Okay, Mike is connecting to us. He will be right now, I think, in like 5 seconds. Okay, Mike, you are with us.
Yeah, I have problems with the computer. I need to restart it.
Yeah, okay. Just we already ended our stream, but we forgot that we had talk about Ethereum, and we know that you are best on Ethereum trades. So just please show people what you think about Ethereum. Okay?
Okay, let me screen share here.
Yeah, sure.
Got it?
I think so.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Okay. So we had couple last week we were comparing the this fractal right here, this triangle, with this one, very similar, except for the fact that we had kind of like a double top with a fake breakout, and we just had one. And I was wondering if maybe we could hit the second top and drop it. It didn't really happen like exactly the same, but we were waiting for 167 as target, and we reached 163.30. Now this triangle just converted into a downtrend channel. I had this line that I just removed because I wanted to show you the triangle. This is what I see right now so far. If you take a look to Ethereum Bitcoin chart, it's just holding about the same level, and I think we're gonna hold Ethereum right here for for a few days. I don't think it will go lower than 163, just short term. But this is not a buy signal, not at all, because you don't wanna buy just a red candle, big red candle. You need a structure, so you might want to wait here for for a reversal structure to form, and the target might be this high, which is about 185. 185. Okay, but this is like, don't buy it yet. It's kind of like, it's very risky. You have to wait for a structure, and we have to wait for BTC to bottom. It just touched like 5,200 right now. It's going down really fast. The indicators are just going crazy and really oversold. But we might see some kind of price action here and bounce, and have a good bounce to 180, 185. Just wait for a bear signal, because I believe the better price to enter like a swing trade is gonna be $98. I don't think it's gonna. We might do it. It might pump a little and then continue dropping like really hard So this is the price I have, $98 to $110. So if you want to invest on this coin, just wait for this price. All right. This can take months. If I believe BTC will bottom on February or even April next year, and the bottom might be 3,800, 4,000, even 3,000. That's the lowest target I have. And I believe this is when this coin is gonna hit $98. It won't hit it just like right now, I believe. But it's, just like any other altcoins, it's really risky to buy in this environment.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah, looks good. Like about 60% drawdown to this market, right? So if you guys want to buy right now, it's very, very risky. So we're going to see what is going to happen on next weeks. I think till the end of December, we will see this picture on this channel, like downtrend channel. And Mike, can you please connect the previous fake breakout from previous triangle with this last peak to show what another resistance line?
Okay. Connect this previous
fake breakout when you
like
right.
This is logarithmic scale.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Connect with this. Yeah, with this one.
But it's just 2 points. This one doesn't,
Okay.
No.
I like this.
No, it doesn't match many points. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, near 100 level is very good support. It's located actually with, if you're going to switch to 2017 chart, you're going to see that 100 level is probably if you're going to mark down Elliott waves on the chart of 2017 bullish move of Ethereum, the level of $100 is going to be wave 4. And as a textbook of Elliott waves principle said, that bearish corrections most likely end in the 4th wave of previous cycle. So if the level of 100 is the 4th level, then it will going to be probably end this bear cycle on this level. This is about probability. So I think it's about 70% probability that is going to end on this level. This is what I think that is correlated with Elliott waves principle. So for Ethereum, I don't have a chart for Ethereum right now, but on next live stream I will prepare this chart with Elliott waves, and I will show you guys how I think about Ethereum on Elliott waves analysis, because it matched this price action very, very good.
Something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, something like this. Yeah, it's very good. I think it's going to be a new triangle again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and again it will go down less, less predictable, because this triangle, we predicted that this triangle going down, 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 but we predicted that it's probably going to rebound. But next thing is going to be more predictable.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you guys will join us on the next Wednesday. So be tuned to our YouTube channel, be tuned to our Telegram channels as well. Be sure you subscribe to our TradingVIew pages to follow up our analysis. And on our Telegram channels, we updating every day on what is going on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and altcoin market. So be sure you subscribe it. Thank you for watching us. There was your host today, Artem Shevelov, Mike, and Phoenix Trader. So thank you, guys. See you on the next Wednesday. Goodbye.
Thank you, bro. See you.